My name is Rabbi Y.Y. Jacobson, Yosef Yitzchak Jacobson. I grew up in the Crown Heights section of Brooklyn, at the feet of the Lubavitcher Rebbe of blessed memory. Today, I live with my family in Rockland County in Muncie, New York, and I've had the privilege over the years to travel to communities across the globe and share some of the light I was privileged to absorb from the Rebbe. I still recall that Shabbat afternoon. It was Jánuca, 1991. I was a yeshiva student. It was 1:30 p.m. The Rebbe came down to the main sanctuary, 770 Eastern Parkway in Brooklyn, and he began his weekly fabring, his public address and gathering to the thousands of Hasidim and disciples that were gathered. But I still recall the opening of that address, Jánuca 91, because it was so rare. And the Rebbe said, when somebody is passionate about something, he or she will find that passion everywhere. Any person they meet, any circumstances they encounter, any experience they have will somehow trigger that passion. They will find conscious or unconscious associations because this is what their mind is immersed in. They will find this passion everywhere and anywhere. And the Rebbe said, for us, the Jewish people, our deepest passion is our yearning for Mashiach, our craving for redemption. We yearn for a world that is filled with divine infinite consciousness, where humanity is one, where each and every single one of us has the ability to transcend our toxicity and be aligned with our divine infinite core of love and light. And when Jánuca comes, the association is immediately there. We're yearning for a world that's filled with divine, spiritual light and love. How do I tune into that consciousness, the Rebbe said? He said, look what happens when you kindle a flame. He says, with most material things in our world, it's a zero-sum game. If I give you $100, I don't have those $100. If I give you shares in my business, those shares are now yours and not mine. But if I have a flame and I use that flame to ignite another flame, nothing of my light is diminished. On the contrary, my light has just increased. There are two ways in which we can operate on a daily basis. One is a more restrictive form of consciousness, where I believe there are only limited assets and we're all competing. I walk around with a restricted state of consciousness, being very cautious about what I'm going to share and what I'm going to get. I have these walls of insecurity and fear that I feel I must always carry with me in order to protect my fragile ego. But the Rebbe said, Jánuca tries to teach us another way of living. Instead of looking to the world for validation and for love, you become the source of light. I must challenge myself and ask myself the question, can I at every single moment become a source of love, a source of light, a source of hope, a source of healing to everybody around me? When people see me, when people see you in the street, in the store, wherever it is, in the office, they know immediately this is a flame from which I can kindle my flame. Because when I and you become that person, not only does our light not get diminished, on the contrary, we receive more light and more love as we flood the world with love.